Hey guys, this is Sanji Divine with Divine Ancestral and Conduit. I'm back at you with another collective read. Um, I want to be honest with you. It's so funny because I was hearing Prince and I was like, let me turn my Pandora on, but I shuffled the stations. I didn't turn. I do have a Prince radio, but I didn't turn it on. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I turned the Pandora on. I shuffled the stations, and bitch, wouldn't you know, "Kiss" by Prince and the Revolution came on. Okay. So take that as you will with the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right. All right. So that's gonna be our clarifying day. But let's go ahead and get into the energy for the collective. So, God, higher source of light, higher self, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, guides and goddesses of the bloodline, I ask that you please grant me clear and concise messages as it pertains to the collective. I ask that you please tap into my energy, allow me to tap into yours. Please protect my energy, my space, and the collective. In the read, if there's anything that I'm missing, please go ahead and repeat it for me to make sure that I don't miss and that I give the collective, the messages that they need. I ask that you please blind and banish any and all evil eyes, evil entities, evil spirits, and evil energies. And then I ask that you please restrict and remove any and all monitoring eyes, monitoring entities, monitoring spirits, and monitoring energies, entities, and energies. All right, y'all. One more shuffle. That just blew my mind. I was like, okay, okay, Prince. Oh, that was. Oh, I was. And then I just heard. I knocked too many times, and then what movie is that? You hit me knocking and let me in. Whatever movie that was, that's what I just heard. So, that's funny. I gotta find out what movie that was. I wanna watch it. But you hear me knocking, let me in. All right. Let me actually turn this over because, yeah, it's easy for it to not fall. All right. God, higher source of light, higher self, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, guides, and goddesses of the bloodline. I ask that you please grant me clear and concise messages as it pertains to the collective. What does the collective need to know? Ooh, excuse me. All right, what we got? The moon. I don't know. I don't know if y'all need to know it. The way the moon just popped up out of here. The King of Cups. Mm. All right, so you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, male or female. If you're a male, I mean, you could be male or female. If you're not, like, if you're not, if you are a female, then you're operating in your masculine version, like your masculine energy. I know it's a lobster down here, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It look like a crawfish. Maybe cause I just had me a crawfish seasoned boiled egg. Well, a seafood boiled egg, basically. I don't want to say crawfish season because we put all our seafood up in there. Uh, okay, what we got? The sun, dog, the moon, and the sun. Come on now. I'm getting that something is okay. Something that was once hidden is now being revealed, but because the King of Cups is sandwiched in between the moon and the sun, and the moon came out first. I'm getting that something about the King of Cups or this female in King of Cups energy was hidden, but it's now being revealed. There I go with that yawning shit, y'all. I'm telling y'all. And for wands, ooh, somebody coming in. Somebody is coming in with a happy ending. The King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody don't look like they happy about it though. Where the fuck this bug come from? Y'all, my windows is not down. There's a fucking net in here. I don't know how it got in here. I literally don't, like the windows is closed. Like what the fuck? What? What? Like how the fuck did that even happen? Okay, I think I just let it fly out. That shit's crazy, y'all. I don't know where it came. All of the windows is closed. They not cracked or nothing. They completely closed. That's wild. Give me one more. So I'm getting that's making me get even more of that. That could have been that King of Swords at the bottom who just trying to spy and see what's going on with you between you and this King of Cups. Okay, this too many. But let's see. The Magician, the Three of Wands, and the Fool. Y'all, so and then the King of Swords still at the bottom, but we got the Magician, the Three of Wands, and the Fool. So what I'm getting is this King of Cups has decided to come towards you. The King of Swords is not happy about it because he flying around, flitting around like trying to spy on whatever you got going on. It's not gonna matter one lick is what I just heard though. But like that's crazy to me. I'm getting that also the King of Swords was on his way to you, which is why he's a disgruntled employee. That's what I just heard. Baby, he is pissed because he didn't get there before the King of Cups got there, is what I'm getting. Because the King of Cups was hidden. He was like biding his time, but the King of Swords, he was just wasting time. I'm getting like hold on. What is this? Chill by Trey Songz. I don't even want to hear that. And then Be Faithful by Fat Man Scoop. Y'all, I'm getting like I said, the King of Cups was like biding his time. It was almost like he was trying to kind of like wait until he finished healing or wait till you finish healing, so he can come in with this opportunity or commitment, or this offer of commitment. And I'm talking about like great commitment. I'm talking about like equal give and take type commitment. Um, But the King of Swords was like biding his time. What's under this? The King of Swords, the Chariot. That's what I'm saying. The King of Swords want the. Y'all, I can't even make this up. So the King of Swords basically pissed off because the King of Cups is making it in before him. I don't know if these two men know each other or whatever, but we have the King of Swords, the Chariot, the Tower. Like he didn't come in fast enough. The Star. The Eight of Swords, y'all, he is pissed off. The Three of Cups, he wanted to come in, but he can't. With the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. So what I'm kind of getting is either he tried to come in and you had to turn him down because you were already in communication with this King of Cups, Queen of Cups energy. Take that how y'all will, only you know what you're going for, right? But the King of Swords is pissed off because he couldn't make it in before the King of Cups made it there. Like I said, the King of Cups was biding his time, either trying to wait till you finish healing or trying to wait till he finish healing, so that he actually gave y'all a chance to like create this the type of love that you and he both deserve and need, right? But this King of Swords came in on some arrogant shit, but he was like, no, I'ma just bide my time. I'ma just wait until she finish until I feel like she missed me, or till I feel like she ain't gonna turn me down because she missed me so much. So I'ma just wait. I'ma just wait. That first of all, his intentions wasn't all that great because you shouldn't be biding your time talking about, oh, I'ma just wait till she forget or whatever. Whatever his issue was, it was on some stuff like that. I'ma wait because she probably still mad at me from what I did. So I'ma just wait. And then I'ma come in with this off and she ain't gonna be able to resist me. But baby, by the time the King of Swords decided to come, either he couldn't come because he realized that you already had a King of Cups that was courting you, or he came in and you turned him down because you already had it. So either he presented the offer to you and you turned it down, or before he could present the offer to you, he realized that he couldn't because somebody else was already in the spot that he was coming in to try to attempt to take, right? But y'all, I can't even make it up because, like I said, the Fool, the Three of Wands, and the Magician. You took a leap of faith towards the path of what you, basically what you manifested, right? You manifested this King of Cups energy. Is kind of what I'm getting. I didn't even pull the last card. That's crazy. But the King of Swords, y'all, I swear I can't make this up. We got the King of Swords, the Chariot. He was coming in, but he was met with the Tower. He could not come in the way that he was trying to come in because that spot was already taken. Why? Oh, I think it's not working today. That spot was already fucking taken, and with the star, and he knew because you had healed. The spot was already taken. You had healed. You was in a different type of energy than what you were in before when you was talking to this man, right? And so then now oh Lord, the Eight of Swords, the Three of Cups, y'all. He really was coming in, but like I said, he was holding himself back with the Eight of Swords to the Three of Cups. He knew he wanted to come in, but he waited too long with the Four of Pentacles. He waited too long, and he was sitting there with the four of pentacles to the two wands. He was thinking too long. He was thinking too hard and too long. And honestly, if he would have came in before, I honestly don't think y'all would have took it, because we have the six of swords with moving away with calmer waters, the page of swords. Now he just stalking knight of pentacles to the queen of pentacles to the emperor. The girl, I mean, man or girl or whatever, you know, whatever you identify as, this man couldn't come in and give you nothing that you need, to be completely honest. And now all he doing is with the page of swords, he's stuck spying. He's stuck spying. He's stalking your social media. If he know where you live at, he probably passing, or maybe that's what happened. Maybe he was gonna stop by your house and pass by your house, and somebody was already there. Like, I'm Dot and the Princess by Rex Life Raj. Rex Life Raj. I'm gonna tell y'all this. This King of Cups, he ain't new to this. He true to this, baby, is what I heard when I, cause something told me to see what song that was. I didn't even know this song, but I love that artist. So if you haven't listened to anything by him, make sure you check it out. The Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, baby, and he was coming in. He wasn't. But the Queen of Pentacles is going to the Emperor, so this King of Cups is looking like he's giving Emperor energy. All right, give me one more guy. How you so light, how yourself, angels? That's so crazy. That came out quick. One more card. Baby, the Nine of Cups, I can't make this shit up. You on your way to wish fulfillment. This King of Swords can't do shit for you. He can't do shit for you but give you a wet ass, is what I just heard. With the Page of Pentacles at the bottom, baby, let me tell you something. The Page of Pentacles, the Strength, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, back to the Emperor, the Devil, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Wands. Yeah, you defended, dog. He still want to come in though. The King of Swords, he still want to come in, but he being left out in the cold. Y'all, this is crazy to me. This is blowing my mind. I don't relate to this, but it's just blowing my mind how quickly that shit came out. As soon as I started telling the story came out. Y'all, I ain't new to tarot, but it still be blowing my mind. You know how anytime you have a gift, anytime your gift like does a thing, I don't know about y'all, but it's almost like I still be like, because I first was in touch with my gifts when I was like a child in church, in the pulpit, not in the pulpit, in the pews, watching people on the pulpit, right? That's when God really first started really running it with me, and we really started talking. So me and God been talking for, we've been talking for a long time, and baby, the way my gifts used to reveal themselves and stuff like that, but it was like I always knew that I couldn't tell people um when I was younger, because you know how they treat kids. Like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you too young, blah, 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 blah. No, baby. It was a lot of stuff that I knew that people didn't know that I knew, because I had to keep that shit under wraps. Y'all wasn't about to stick me in a crazy house. And I'm glad I did, because imagine if I'd have did that with the type of mom that I have, especially when she found out I read tarot. She was like, "Oh, if something happened to me, I know is that I know you did it." What the fuck? What are you talking about? Me trying to do divination means that if something happened to you, that I sent something to you. That shit sounds crazy as fuck. But I'm glad that I held it, because imagine if I was a kid telling her about the other gifts that I have. She lost her marbles when she found out I read tarot, and I was a grown ass woman. I just so happened to be down there for a visit, and the deck was in. I had the deck out, and I had left the house. But it's in my room, so I'm not thinking you about to be going in my room. No matter who house the room is, it's still in my room. If I'm not in there, why are you going up in there? So anyway, I digress. But with the Page of Pentacles, the string, the Knight of Pentacles, not nine, but the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Emperor, baby. I'm telling you, you done manifested this man. And I'm getting, it was a slow roll. Like, you might have been single for a long time before you came across this Emperor King of Cups. But this man is your man. And like, he don't have to be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You don't necessarily, with the Queen of Pentacles, you don't necessarily have to be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. It's just the energy that you guys embody, right? Um, like, for him it'd be like the super loving energy, but that man is the Emperor. And I'm gonna tell you, with the Emperor to the Devil to the Ten of Wands, this man has been through some stuff. Like, he's been through his own type of burdens, he's been through his own type of heartbreak and hurt and stuff like that. But what I will say is, he won't he's healed, right? Because remember, the star came out, this Emperor King of Cups, he is healed. What I will tell you is, though, if he got to fight for you, like, not don't put him in competition with nobody, because he's not going to deal with that. He's not going to deal with competition because he feels like what he brings to the table is sufficient enough for you to not want no other nigga just off the bat. Ooh, not want no other person just off the bat, right? But what I will tell you is, with this Emperor to this Devil energy, if Sun got to get down and dirty behind you, he will get down and dirty behind you. Like, he will fuck some ish up behind you if he have to. Not if you put him in competition, but like, let's say y'all out on a date or whatever, and this dude walk up, this King of Swords walk up, and he's like, "Yo, da 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 da." And like, you know how sometimes men be disrespectful. They'll see you talking to somebody who they consider a lame or whatever. Because I don't, it's not giving me. He in the King of Cups energy, so it's giving what they would call a simp. He might look a certain type of way and this, that, and the third, but this man might be a boxer. So he might just look, the King of Cups might just look like, oh, he a pushover or whatever. But the King of Swords, and the King of Swords might come up real abrasive or whatever, or what have you, or however feel like he needs to approach the situation. So maybe he's trying to prove that he's the alpha male. Baby, this King of Cups Emperor gonna stand up and he gonna unleash that devil energy. This man done been through some things. He just don't look like what he been through, is what I heard. Baby, I I can't make it up. Oh my god. The Seven of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Swords at the back of the deck. Y'all, there is some conflict based on this illusion that this King of Swords tried to bring into you, but he's realizing he can't bring it in because you already got an offer. Let me tell you, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Wands, like, he trying to really manifest his renewal with you, this new opportunity, to the Ace of Pentacles. But baby, guess who right there? The Empress. The Empress, the Two of Cups, the Four of Cups. You so stuck up in this Two of Cups energy with this King of Cups, with that you and Four of Cups energy towards this King of Swords. That shit was easy, short, sweet, and to the point. That's what I love. How the Emperor get at the bottom? Oh, I moved them cards. I was about to say, because that wasn't the card that was at the bottom. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles was at the, but shit, I'm gonna leave it right there. That's so crazy. That's crazy how that shit came out that quick. This about to be a short read. I can feel it. Cause that was the so to recap. What you don't know right now is there's a King of Cups in your energy, and baby, he coming through full force. He coming for that ass, okay? He is coming for that ass, and not in a bad way. That man about to, and with that Ace of Wands at the bottom of the clarification deck, his thing is stinging. His thing is stinging, okay? You ain't even gotta worry about that. You don't even have to worry about that. But there is some type of, see, because conflict came out again with the Ace of Wands still here. So there's a lot of conflict surrounding this partnership. But what I'm getting with the Five of Wands to the Ace of Wands, that's Six of Wands. People hating because you're gonna be victorious with this King of Cups, and that's on them. That's on them. Anybody who didn't do right by you or this King of Cups, they gonna have to just watch y'all do y'all shit. That's on them, baby. Who, Lord? Oh my gosh. It just got hot in here, okay? And it's cold as fuck outside with the King of Pentacles at the, and this man got money with the King of Pentacles at the bottom. Ooh, he want to invest in you, baby. I'm telling y'all, and he coming in. Look, the King of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles, right? He sees a full investment in this relationship with you. He is laying the groundwork for this. You know, he wants to. He's laying the groundwork for this commitment that he's coming to bring in towards you. He already has certain things about himself, like I said, he's strong. He's a strong, confident person. He's stable. Like I said, he's already healed through, and he might have like a few things he might have to work on, but majority of the hurt that he's been through, majority of the burdens that he's been through, he's already accomplished the healing as it pertains to that, right? So he's already been, like I said, he was already watching for a while. He already exalted you. You were already on a pedestal for this man, which is why he came in like, yo, I know her when I see her. He saw you, he knew you. He took a while to make sure everything was good, and then he came in to present himself in the King of Pentacles, King of Cups energy, right? And so then you got the the Four of Pentacles to the Judgment, to the Knight of Wands, to the Ace of Wands, to the Emperor, to the Star, to the High Priestess, to the six of, oh my god, the Six of Pentacles, to the Six of Swords, to the Wheel of Fortune, to the Queen of Cups. Y'all are a match. This man saw you wherever you were, whatever you was doing. He's like, yo, that's her. That's my helpmate. That's my partner. That's my equal give and take right there. And so I'm gonna make sure I'm good within myself before I approach her. He gave himself a little bit of time. He coming in. If he hasn't come in already, he coming in, baby. He about to come in fast. He have you on a pedestal. You are gonna be like a arm candy is what I heard, like a trophy wife, but a boomerang by Jadena. Oh my god. If you haven't heard that song, go hear that song. But I think it's more about an ex or whatever. But it's crazy that the song came on when I was talking about how this man saw you and he made sure he was good with it, and then he came back around. In this King of Cups, King of Pentacles energy, he saw you as the best investment that he could make. He saw you as a trophy wife, the end all be all. And so he already had you at a pedestal, on a pedestal while he was sitting there healing. It was like he had you in his mind's eye, essentially. He had you as he had you on his vision board. Sis, is what I'm getting. It didn't even have to be a physical vision board. He had you on his vision board, sis or sir, because this could be for a man. This could be a woman coming in a queen, a king of cups energy, right? You know, the we all have masculine and feminine energy, so that part is interchangeable. It's fluid. So y'all, oh my god, I, I'm at a loss for words because just now, literally, my breath just came out of my chest like this, like literally from my chest through my throat. It's like something took my breath. This man is coming in to take your breath away. Not only that, right after my breath escaped my chest, and it just like, it wasn't like a punch or nothing. It was just like something that happens when something surprises you, but like in a good way. Literally, my breath escaped my chest, and then I started stuttering like I was at a loss for words. You're not gonna know how to act. You're not gonna know how to handle this, and that's okay because he got you. He know how to act. He know how to handle this. He knows that, and I don't know if he's been around you for a little minute. This man knows that, or he's just been watching you for long enough to figure it out. He knows that you've been through so much stuff where it didn't necessarily go as planned. He knows that when he comes in the energy that he's coming into, whereas he wants to, like I'm hearing, wine and dine, exalt you, things like that. He knows that it's either been a while since you've had that happen, or you haven't really had a man do that properly to you, to treat you, to put you in the soft girl era, to treat you how a man would treat a woman that he actually loves, instead of a woman that he just tolerates to make himself look like the man or something like that. Because I'm getting this King of Swords had you in the energy like where it's like he might have liked you a little bit, but he mostly tolerated you because he was dealing with so much other stuff, whether it be like a whole bunch of family stuff or whatever, whether it be like different women or different men, or because like I said, the energy is interchangeable. Just because it comes out as a King of Cups doesn't mean it's a man, right? It could be a woman for the men, right? But I'm telling y'all, this is crazy. The judgment is that this man coming in, and like I said, his thing is thanging. This emperor, his thing is thinging, and I'm getting he gonna be in a fit. Like y'all gonna be in a fit of actual healing for a while. Like he about to come in, y'all. I can't even. My fingers is like shaking right now. Like I know I be having issues with my fingers. My fingers is shaking right now. I can't even get the cards together. With the Knight of Wands to the Ace of Wands to the Emperor, the Knight of Wands to the Ace of Wands to the Emperor. Hold on, because I don't want to lose the order. To the Emperor, to the Star, to the High Priestess, to the Six of Pentacles. And the only thing is, this is not him giving to other people. This Six of Pentacles is him giving to you and only you. But the way he gonna lay it down, I'm telling y'all, this actual healing is about to be crazy. Crazy. He about to, what's that song that y'all be singing on social media? Take me through there or whatever. Miss, he about to sing you through the mattress. And you gonna love every moment of it. I didn't even pull no clarifying cards yet. That's crazy. To the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups already out here. The King of Pentacles. Y'all, look. All right, God, spirit team, y'all showing out. Y'all shut up, shit. Let me claim this. Let me claim this, cause I ain't talking to nobody. I ain't. And if somebody look, so this I said that to say this ain't got nothing to do with me. I said that the King of Cups to the world. Y'all, this man about to come change y'all life, and you about to change his life because he or she been looking for somebody just like you. He or she been looking for somebody just like you, and you are completely different than anything this man has ever seen. Look, and the Emperor is at the bottom of this deck. The Emperor and the Devil. Yeah, the Emperor that came out in both decks, y'all. The Emperor done showed himself in both decks. This man, he is not about to play about you. The Nine of Pentacles to the world. This man about to set you up for success. I'm hearing Whitney Houston, your love is my love, and my love is your love. Y'all, this man, oh Lord, Lordy, Lordy. All right, please clarify the moon. Oh my God, I'm not having flashbacks to no type of no nothing that I done been through, but I just keep seeing two people like, man, this man about to put you through the mattress. This girl about to ride you into the sunset. If you a dude, like, I'm not even the Emperor in the Chariot. Bro, bro, what, bro. I'm here in 1995 by Dreamville, because they had the song, if I'm not mistaken, that song is them having like a smoke session within the song. And then in a certain part of the song, there's a whoever is talking or rapping is like, bro, what, bro, I, bro. So maybe this person was born in 1995. I don't know. Maybe you born in 1995. Baby, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Just go and get ready. Make sure your house clean. Make sure your car clean. Y'all, I'm at a loss. Please clarify the moon. God, how you source of light? The three of swords. One more to clarify the moon and the three of swords. God, higher social light, higher self, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. The magician. This man coming and transform this heartbreak, not only yours but his. With the moon, the three of swords, and the magician, he is transforming. He's coming in to transform. And what I'm getting is neither of you is really like, y'all didn't heal to the extent that this heartbreak that you guys have been through. You've basically kind of healed it. If it's not fully healed, I feel like I'm screaming. So let me. I'm excitable. I'm a fire sign, so I'm easily excitable. If this man or woman um has their heart broken, they've healed it to the extent that um they've transformed themselves. Same for you, which is why I'm getting with the moon, the three of swords, and the magician. You guys aren't really broadcasting your hurt because you've already been on the path for healing for a while, right? Please clarify the king of cups. What your girl say? I love what she said. Is I'm about to fucking go. She never leave though. She always say I'm about to go, but she never fucking leave. She still be on the thing for like 10, 15, 20 minutes. But I love listening to it. But the queen of cups is clarifying the king of cups. Yo, and that's why I said it don't have to be a king of cups. It could literally be a woman. They're just in that king of cups, queen of cups energy coming in. They don't even have to be a water sign. Please clarify the king of cups and the queen of cups. God, higher source of light, higher self, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. All right. Justice. This is justice. This divine partnership coming together. This is justice. Now, I don't know what this card is. We're about to find out in a second, but I'm feeling this might have something to do with the King of Swords. I'm hoping I'm wrong. Because remember, he came in, because it still came out, but it came out face down. Y'all saw that, right? So I haven't turned it over. I still left it face down, but it came out with the justice card. Now, what I will say, because like I said, there was that bug up in here, that net. I don't know where it came from. That net had no reason to be up in here. The window's been closed for a little minute. We sitting in one of our little favorite spots or whatever. I don't let my babies out to go play and stuff like that. So now I'm doing the read after they finish playing or whatever. They up in here asleep. They didn't play so much that they knocked the fuck out right now. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This could be this King of Swords energy, and I'm gonna pull it in a second. But to clarify the King of Cups, we got the Queen of Cups and the Justice. Whatever y'all went through, you guys are perfect for each other. It's giving that energy of, you went through that thing just so you can wind up here. And it's like everything that came before it, now you see that shit might have still hurt, but now you see why you had to go through it to get to this. is what I'm getting. Now, what's this card? The Tower. I told y'all, this is that King of Swords, and I already knew. I didn't see nothing about this card, but the way it came in face down, the way that Nat was up in here, the way the King of Swords was sitting there sneaking and geeking at the bottom of the deck, I told y'all that man looked like he was. Man, this is so crazy to me. Y'all, I'm telling you, every time my gifts come through, no matter whether it's tarot or whatever, any of my gifts, it always blows my mind like it was the first time, like when I was in the pews in church. It's like it feels brand new every time, and I ain't gonna lie, I love that feeling. That's my favorite part about my gifts. Y'all, now the net is back. Dog, this is crazy. Hold up. Got that motherfucker. Killed it with the Tower card. Tower on that ass. Cause where it come from, and why is it here? Since we towering all about, like King of Swords, whoever you are, don't come sneaking up in here. Do not come sneaking up in here. You want to come sneaking up in here? You want to be a little gnat? You want to be a pest? Then I'm going to kill you with the tower. That's already coming for you anyway. You get double the tower. You get the tower in real life, and you get the tower in your gnat, in your monitoring spirit. In your monitoring spirit. Oh my God, I'm belching y'all. Sorry. In your monitoring spirit energy. You want to send a monitoring spirit up in here, it's going to get the same tower you about to get. This is that King of Swords energy. That King of Swords is in the tower. No, baby. I just said you was asleep. You was asleep. Why is you up right now? No, baby, you can't lay on my chest right now. Thank you. He just wanted to kiss y'all. Just like a man. Gonna come lay all up on my chest, all up in my face just to get a kiss and then go on about your business. He actually still sitting right here. He actually staring at me like, oh no, he walked off now. Now watch, he about to go lay back down. Y'all, I can't. And Bound by Chris Brown and Wiz Khalifa on. I can't. I don't even know what to. I look. I'm at a loss for y'all. With the Knight of Cups at the bottom, baby. It don't matter what this King of Swords do. This King of Cups still coming in. He's still coming in. And I'm getting, like I said, this man had you on his vision board. It's like he saw you. He was like, all right, that's her. I'm going to work on myself. I'm hoping she's working on herself, but I'm going to keep her on my vision. She's like eye on the prize type shit. That's what I'm getting. I kept hearing it, but I couldn't figure out what I was hearing. That's what it was. He had you like still on the vision board, but like he had his eyes on the prize. And you was the prize. You're not talking about no nigga who's sitting there talking about, oh, I'm the prize, so you gotta da 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 da. No, we're not talking about no man who want to be the princess. This man knows he's the king, and he knows that you are his queen. He had his eyes on the prize from the time, if not from the time he saw you, it didn't take long for him to know that you was the end all be all. This King of Swords is in this tower energy. This tower is coming in. The tower is the tower is that the justice that this King of Cups, Queen of Cups about to go into this divine partnership, because this equally yoked partnership is what I'm getting. That's justice for you guys, for both of you, because like I said, both of you have been through things, but that's also what's bringing the tower, because you have found each other and you are bringing each other justice. So it's bringing the tower to that King of Swords, and it's bringing the tower to whoever this King of Cups was messing with before you. So we're just gonna throw this back in the deck actually. All right, please clarify the sun, God, higher source of light. What we got? The King of Swords and the Two of Wands. He just meant he was gonna come out, huh? He just meant his little stinking ass was gonna come out, huh? Can I get one more, please, to clarify? Because why is he on the sun? The only thing I can see is that it's been revealed to him that the path that he's trying to take towards you is not viable, him or her. Because, right, he don't have to be a man. Um, Give me one more to clarify: the Sun, the King of Swords, and the Two of Wands, the Hermit. Yeah, it's been revealed to him by his spirit team that this is no longer a viable option. That's the Sun. That's the gag. He can't come. One more to please clarify: the Sun, the King of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Hermit. you are not taking anything from this man. Like you don't want to, like, you might have a conversation with him, but it ain't gonna be like no romantic type stuff that he trying to make it. Like, he really just knew he was gonna come in and he was gonna be able to do this or whatever, whatever. But he's been enlightened. That he's being sent down a path to do some soul searching, because your I'm hearing, what's that, Angie Stone, my sunshine has come and I'm all cried out or dried eyed or something like that, and there's no more rain in this cloud. That's how that's your energy. And so it's being revealed to the king of swords that you are in that energy and you ain't checking for him. Now, what's this card? The page of swords. I told you this man's spying. Y'all would never believe what song is playing right now. Paradise by LL Cool J featuring A. Marie. I am telling y'all, this sun is the paradise, and it's like the King of Swords can't help but see the sun shining on you, on this King of Cups, Queen of Cups energy. They can't help but see that basically there is, you know, you ain't coming back, because where you are, like, you are safe, you feel secure, you feel loved. Like, baby, this King of Cups, Queen of Cups, they are in paradise. They are, with the High Priestess at the bottom. They are in paradise. It's being revealed to this King of Swords spirit team is telling him, bro, you effed up. You messed up. It's not a viable option for you. He's been sent down the path to self enlightenment because he has to heal now. That's what's really going on, and that's crazy. So, y'all, this man, he is, the way he is spying on you. It needs to be studied. This man needs to be sent to somebody's asylum. Is what I'm getting, to be completely honest. But 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 hey, sir, excuse me. You on the board. Thank you. Back up. No. Come on, stop. Stop. All right. God, higher source of light, please clarify the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands clarified by the Emperor. Yeah. Please give me one more to clarify the Four of Wands and the Emperor. God, higher source of light, higher self, angels. And if the Emperors come out here, we're gonna just end the read. We ain't even gonna clarify. Oh, okay. They don't want me to end it. It's the Eight of Wands. So we have the Four of Wands, the Emperor, and the Eight of Wands. This man is coming in, like I said, to give you this commitment because he feels like you are worthy of that and more. Hold up, what's this? And then a tower. This is really gonna be a big tower for you. For anybody who didn't want to deal with you, and anybody who didn't want to deal with this man, anybody who played you, anybody who played this man or woman that's coming in for you. Because like I said, take the gender higher resonates, y'all. I just can't even. Please clarify the Nine of Cups. I don't. They gave me three. All right, we have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom. So let's see. Boy, stop. Let me scratch my arm in peace. That little boy, egg. I love him, but he is egg. Okay. So for the nine of, for the Nine of Cups, we have the Hangman, the World, and the Seven of Swords. All right. So what I'm getting with this is you waited a long time either for this King of Swords to get his stuff together, and he just didn't. This King of Swords, Queen of Swords, like I said, whoever it is, however they resonate. You waited a long time for them to get their stuff together, for them to come in and treat you how, like, you felt like you needed to be treated. They did not come in and do that in a timely enough fashion. And you know what? The the cycle ended. The cycle ended. The contract ended. If you guys had like some type of spiritual contract or whatever, it was done. It was finito. And so you made a break for it, and that brought you in your Nine of Cups energy, your wish fulfillment, and that's how you got paired with this King of Cups, Queen of Cups. I can't make this up, y'all. That is literally what's coming out. That is what I'm getting for y'all. So like, I don't even know what's a like, it don't even make sense to get no tea because we already got the tea. The tea came out real quick. I mean, we could get the tea. Classic by MKTO. Yo, that's how I like it. This man is obsessed with you, but in the best ways. Like when he first saw you, he thought that you was like classic. Literally. Oh my god, I wanna do you. In a world gone plastic, baby, you so classic. Y'all know this song. I don't know all the lyrics right now, but y'all know this song. But I'm telling you. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know what to do with myself. This is crazy. This is crazy. Shit, I hope it is for me. Ew, I ain't talking about it right now. Can you get off my computer, please? If you touch it one more time, I'm plucking you. Get your life together. Thank you. Cause good lord. But like I said, I guess we could do the tea because they did call me to do the tea. But I don't know. I feel like it don't make sense to do the tea because I don't really care. I don't know about y'all, but I don't really care what the King of Swords got to say. Cause, and I feel like the tea would be for the King of Swords, but the metaphysical love would be for the King of Cups. I really don't care what the King of Swords got to say, but I guess we gotta see what they want to say because that's the deck I was asked to use. So, God, higher self, so like higher self, angels, ancestors, spirit guys. Let me turn that down before they flag my video. God, higher source of light, higher self. Look, shine with love on the brain, baby. That's how this King of Swords, King. I mean, this King. That's how the King of Swords feel about you, love on the brain. But this King of Cups, he has love on the brain as pertains to you, but he love your shine. Is what I'm getting. This King of Cups, Emperor, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Emperor. The only thing he not coming out as is the King of Wands, but I'm getting that that means that he's not as aggressive as the King of Wands can be. But I mean, he's the Emperor, so technically he embodies all four kings. The only thing, like he, that wand though is what I just heard. Like, cause I was about to say the only king, even though the only king that didn't come out is the King of Wands, he still got that wine for you. So, and the way it came out, the way I heard it was that wine though. That wine though, baby, I'm telling you. And if you a man, dog, the way this girl about to, the magic she got between her legs, dog, she about to, sh- just get prepared, y'all. Just get prepared. God, how you supposed to like go ahead and give us. Let me know why you wanted me to pull this deck, cause I don't even know why we pulling this deck. I don't know. I don't know. So let me know why we pulling this deck. What's going on? What's this? Screenshot. Caught in 4K, saving receipts, facts over feelings. Maybe that's why you stopped messing with this King of Swords. Maybe that's why the King of Cups, Emperor stopped messing with whoever they was messing with. They got caught or whatever. And then I told y'all, I heard that when we first started, and I knocked it too many times to say, well, you hear me knocking, well, let me in. Don't let the King of Swords in. And you notice he kept coming up as the King of Swords. He kept coming up as the King of Swords. Even the devil energy, he didn't come up with that devil energy. The Emperor came up in devil energy, but he came up in devil energy like, okay, if I have to act a certain type of way, best believe I'm gonna act a certain type of way if I gotta protect you. That's the type of energy that the Emperor came out in. And the Emperor came out twice. Dog. Moves in silence. Impersonator. What's groupie? One more? Cause I already told y'all this man is stalking, threatening. Now y'all, power plays, controlling presence, you feel unsafe. Impersonator has wants your life, copies your style, obsessed with being you. So what I'm getting with that is, and screenshot is at the bottom of the deck, the same card that popped out. Um, excuse me, I just yawned to give y'all. What I'm getting is this King of Swords is tired, like tired energy, not like he's exhausted, like sleepy, but I'm getting like he's in tired energy, like the type of energy that you don't want to deal with, basically. Which is why you moving in silence. But I'm also getting with impersonator, grouping, and threatening. There's a somebody that the King of Cups just they stopped talking to that feels threatened by you. But I'm also getting that the King of Swords was coming in an impersonating energy. Like he was coming in as if he was gonna try and come in a King of Cups energy, but he didn't make it in before the actual King of Cups Emperor made it in. Is what I'm getting, to be completely honest. And by you moving in silence, he didn't even see that was happening. So now the position that he tried to get in is threatened. He feels threatened because he can't get in the position that he tried to slide up in. He just What's give me one for the collective, God? Cause what? Sorry for you. Karmic friends. Don't trust if you have some friends around you. They might be on some hating. That look, this man might be famous. They could be on some look. Karmic friends and girl fight. What's under that? Same one screenshot. It might be on some like y'all might be on social media. Can you move? Cause why you keep coming up here? I keep moving you. I'm politely moving you, and you keep coming up. That it feels like that's how that King of Swords is. Like you politely, okay, you might have politely told him no, I don't want to mess with you or whatever, and it's like he started coming up like, dog. We ain't dealing with that in 2026. You started just blue in his face. Cause why you keep doing that? I keep relocating you, like politely. I'm picking you up, putting you somewhere different. I'm moving you. You keep trying to do this thing. No, I'm telling you no, very politely. Very politely. Anyway, what karmic friends and girl fight, what I'm getting is it says can't fully trust them, always some tension, low key competing with you, jealous vibes, arguments, physical fight. This man, Nothing on You by B.O.B. It's halfway into the song. I didn't even hear it at first. This man is gonna have you plastered everywhere. You gonna be all over his socials. He's not gonna be. You know how people be like, oh, no face, no case, whatever the people was doing with that. It's not gonna be nothing like that. This man gonna want everybody to see who he got. He not gonna care about nothing in the past that could have happened if you have a past. He know you're not gonna care about his past, and his past I'm not really getting too much from his past because, like I said, I'm not saying he's perfect, but I'm not getting like no super player energy or nothing like that. Because remember, I said he is deemed as something like a simp or whatever. Kind of what I was getting according to how everything was coming out. He could be like what people consider a nerd or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But he could fight though. But he's strategic though, is what I'm getting. Just like how you were strategic to get from under this King of Swords, he's strategic in more ways than one. So are you. But like even y'all strategy is gonna be like a meeting of the minds, is what I heard. Y'all friends, I'm mostly getting your friends though, to be completely honest. But y'all gonna have some people who are, because especially with girlfriend, I'm getting it's mostly your friends. That's why I said this man might be famous or something like that, or he might be well known, right? Softly spoken. I just heard speak softly but carry a big stick. Shout out to my history teacher. I'm not gonna say his name. Shout out to my history teacher. I had great history teachers all through just not even just high school, just school period. But one of my history teachers would always, when he was teaching specific things, he was like when people would come in like whenever we were talking about certain type of invaders to different lands and stuff like that, that was his thing. They would come in speaking softly but carrying a big stick, as if like, okay, like oh, we just came in to like spread the good word, just as an example, spread the good word or whatever, or we just got kicked out of our country or what have you, so we're just coming hoping that you guys will let us in. Meanwhile, they got a big stick in their hand, basically letting you, like a big heavy stick, basically to let you know like they're threatening, even though they seem non-threatening by what they're saying. Like the actions or the stuff that they have, like they are coming into, like they are threatening you. You just might not realize it, right? But I heard speak softly, carry a big stick. That's how this meant. And then that Ace of Wands kept coming, showing itself. And when I say carry a big stick, I'm talking about that could be his fists. that we already know like I say, his thing is thinging, so he got more than one big stick. He might even be somebody who is licensed to carry. Okay, but from what I'm getting, he's a fighter first. So he not gonna pull out that big stick unless he needs to pull out the big stick, right? So he's a fighter first before he take aim, is what I'm hearing. Okay, we all why this boy he done came now. He trying to. I'm resting my. You see him right here? This little boy is disgusting. Mind you, he is through my arm. This is what he doing. This is what he doing. This type of child I got. This what he doing. He done crawled himself through my arm. Duke, dog, get off my wire. Yeah, you about to choke yourself, crazy. You done climbed through here, now you on the wire. Move. And got his claws in my. I hope this not this. So I'm getting two things with this, because everything that happens during the reading is a part of the reading. Either this King of Cups gonna be all up on you, like he trying to sleep in your skin, like but in the best ways or whatever, and or this could be the King of Swords trying to hold on for dear life, because this boy got his claws in my bra, he got his claws in my shirt, he got like two claws in my skin, and my skin is soft, so I'm really trying not to flip the f out because this hurts. I'm trying to be cool for the camera, I'm trying to be nice to him, but I'm about to beat his ass in a second. Oh, he looking all wide eyed like what I do? No, 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 no. We ain't doing that. Look, you want another kiss? That's what this is. But I need you to move, sweetie. Please go in the back. Thanks. What the world? Love him to death, but sir, back up. And that might be how y'all gonna have to be with this man after a while. But I just heard, I love it here. You love it there. That's what I'm hearing. Just like this one, he love it here. That's why he always on me like that. Always. And he's like the only one. The girls that come through, they give love or whatever, but they give me my space because as women, they know that we need our space. This one right here, this right here, space what? Space where? Who space? Your space is my space. Take You Out by Luther Vandross. Baby, let me tell you. As old, rest in peace, Luther. As old as that song, this man coming in to take you out, and when he take you out, you ain't never gonna. It's given. Who is that? The female rapper. Who is that? She did an interview recently. I feel like I called their name recently. I can't think of who it is now, but she did an interview recently with this guy who is well known in the podcast space or whatever. He shot his shot or whatever. He was flirting and stuff. He had her giggling and like seeming real intelligent and stuff like that. And it seemed like they ain't been separate ever since. They seem like they've been all up under each other ever since. I think it was Carly Ray. I can't remember the dude name though. But yeah, that's kind of what it's given with this King of Cups, Queen of Cups. And you're going to enjoy every moment of it. Even the moments where you got to claw yourself from under him, where you telling him, get up out my skin. And I'm telling you, that big stick he got, you going to be begging him to let you, to get out of you, is what I'm hearing. But you're going to be enjoying it while you're begging for him to get out of you. So even that's going to turn you on. The fact that he enjoy you so much that you got to beg him to get out of you, but it's going to feel so good that you, while you're begging him to get out of you, you still going to be releasing your liquids. Okay, okay, you, if you gotta beg her to get off of you, sirs, you still gonna be enjoying her liquids while telling her, hey, you gotta get up off me, you might dispel some of your liquid. Y'all better be careful, somebody gonna wind up pregnant if y'all don't pay attention, because the Empress did come out here. The Empress surely did come out rejected. For that King of Swords, he rejected. Finito, that's over. Look, wants you back, rejected. Fishing for comments, I told y'all he was stalking. I told y'all this man might be famous. He might be well known. This man got money. He did. The King of Pentacles did come out moving away from karmic friends. Your karmic friends, they gonna be so busy. They're gonna be so surprised by this. somebody gonna start doing divination to see how did this happen. They gonna accuse you of doing spell work to get this man, whoever this man is, y'all. I don't know. I don't know who this man is that's coming in to pleasure y'all and treat y'all how y'all need to be treated, treat y'all like the queen empress that y'all are. But there's gonna be hating all around the board on their side and y'all side. And like I keep saying, I'm getting that this person is well known. I'm getting that this person is well known, y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm fucking done because I sat here and I completed the rest of this read. We got um oracle cards and everything, and guess what? It didn't even record the sound. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna tell you what we got. So we got for the metaphorical love because we already did the other ones. That's the one we left up on. For you, we got embrace who you're becoming. Keep moving forward. And really, first we got embrace who you're becoming when it comes to you with this man, and then we got I'm lost in this uncertainty to clarify that King of Swords energy. And like I said, which you didn't hear, but basically the only reason this King of Swords is lost in uncertainty is because the path that they was on, they kept trying to like have different caveats and different exits and mess with different people to do different things or what have you, right? And so basically what it turned into was it turned into all of those different things that they were doing on this path other than you. They all disappeared. All the different exits, all the different caveats, they disappeared. So now they're trying to come back to you, but they can't, right? And then right after they said I'm lost in this uncertainty to clarify the King of Swords, we got keep moving forward for you, and I'm worthy of the love I seek, and I said that is why this King of Cups Emperor is coming in to give you the love that you seek, right? So now for the clarification for the gods and titans, because y'all I'm really mad. I sat there talking for another 10 minutes and that sound was not there. We have Helios with cycles. We have Thor with action. And we know how fine Thor is. And then we got Poseidon at the bottom of the deck with flow. And I did cut the deck and it cut to I think it was Hermes with communication. Somewhere back here. But yeah, Hermes with communication. So and that was just me cut like I didn't cut it, but you know how it split with my finger, that's what it split out, Hermes with communication. So I'm getting the only way you can mess up this relationship with this King of Cups Emperor is if you don't communicate. So make sure you guys are communicating properly. All right, so let's go ahead and read the card for for Helios with cycles. I can't believe it didn't record, but that means Downside Spirit Team said I was doing too much probably. They're like, get the message out, girl. Okay, Helios with cycles. Know that personal patterns, positive or negative, may be playing out in your life right now. Plug into the cycles of nature for renewal and vitality. Helios is a Greek titan of the sun, resplendent in a golden armor and a spectacular aura of light crowning his head. Helios drives his solar chariot around the sky each day. Four fiery steeds, Pyros, Eos, Aethon, and Phlegon, draw his chariot, racing in a circular motion around the earth during the day. At night, they carry him back through the ocean in a golden cup, like the King of Cups. An honest and beautiful Titan, he displays forgiveness and grace even when provoked. And that's when I was getting the that emperor with the devil, right? He can be the emperor, he can be the devil, but even when he's in his devil energy, he's still in that righteous energy is like what I'm getting. The Greeks told the story of the mighty hero Heracles and his quest to find and bring back the cattle of Geryon. To do this, he had to cross a scorching desert in Libya. Thirsty, sunburned, and half mad with rage at the heat, Heracles shot an arrow at the sun in vengeance. Knowing that this was a disrespectful action, Heracles repented instantly and asked for Helios' forgiveness. Seeing his predicament and admiring his fortitude, Helios not only forgave the hero but loaned him his golden cup. And at that, I got the message that this man, this King of Cups Emperor, would give the clothes off his back. And remember, he's King of Cups Emperor, King of Pentacles too. He came out as all of them, except for the King of Swords and the King of Wands. Oh my god, I'm tired. Yeah, this probably gonna be my only read, y'all, because this one took a lot out of me. Because I was not tired at all before I did this. Helios drives his chariot as certainly as the sun rises each day. The rhythm and cycle of the sun is the catalyst for countless other cycles, such as those of growth, temperature, and season. Pagan peoples watched all the seasonal cycles carefully in order to learn to ride with them, not against them. And I would get with this man. I got that. He basically he a rider, like ride or die, like he a rider, like ride he or she. Because like I said, if you're a man, then this is a woman. If you're into women, this is a lesson modern people could better learn. Accessing the energy of Helios illuminates the patterns and cycles in your life, the productive ones and the ones you would rather interrupt. Consider what cycles you may be caught in. You could be continually responding to someone's treatment of you in unhealthy ways, procrastinating on completing a project, or eating a good breakfast and exercising. Whatever the cycle, it's important to notice it and honor it before deciding whether it's good for your life or a cycle you need to bust out of. Shadow side. Once the son of Helios tried to drive his father's chariot without permission, at a time of the day that was unnatural. For his trouble, he set some of the world on fire and fell from the sky. If we ignore the natural cycles of Earth, the ecosystem becomes imbalanced, and we are certainly now understanding the dire consequences of this. And essentially, that is where the King of Swords is. He unnaturally tried to stay in the cycle of whatever he was doing, where he had you in a perpetual state of wait, and then basically you busted out of that cycle, and his spirit team had to come tell him, "Hey, we don't know what you're doing. We don't know where you're going back to, but you're no longer welcome there." Similarly, if we ignore our own natural cycles, our bodies become imbalanced. Ensuring we get adequate sleep, eating food that is good for us. Oh my god. And I haven't yawned this much. And giving our bodies appropriate rest and exercise are all important. Our own body cycles need self care to balance if they are demonstrating unevenness, and it's important to recognize and honor these as well. Invocation. Helios' energy is wonderful to use to reconnect to your natural cycles or to burn away any patterns that no longer serve you. Stand out in the full sunshine when you do this invocation. Feel the heat and blessings of the rays of Helios. Raise your hands, palms up to the sky, and say, "I shield my eyes, your face is so bright. I feel your rays, I feel your light. I watch as you arc across the sky. I call on you, Helios, so high. Helios, come to me, meet. I am unbalanced, my circle replete. Show me the way, make it clear, no dark pattern for me to fear. I shield my eyes, your face is so bright. I feel your grace, I feel your might. I watch as you grant me full power. I call on you, Helios, this hour. Now state what it is that you need to remove or attract for the connection of healthy cycles to occur. Thank Helios, knowing all will be as you have asked." Then we have Thor. Oh my god, now my nose stopped up. What the is going on? Thor action. The time has now passed for waiting and inertia. Real action is necessary. Trust that you are protected and supported while you move forward. Most people have heard of or are familiar with the Norse god Thor and his mighty hammer. Highlighted against the stormy sky, Thor crashing from his hammer wearing a horned Viking helmet over the flowing locks. Thor is the epitome of masculine vigor and force. The god of Thor was born of the earth goddess Jord and supreme father god Odin, and is considered the strongest of all the Norse immortals, the Aesir, I think is how you pronounce them. His mythology contains many stories of his exploits and his bravery, including battles with great serpents. A protector of humans, loved for his creative powers, he is nevertheless known for his hot blooded temper. Thor captains a chariot pulled by two savage giant goats that galloped noisily across the sky, causing the sound of thunder. Thor's hammer, I always mispronounce this. I want to say it's like Molnor or Bordir or something like that. Whatever, how you pronounce Thor's hammer. Famous for its lethal power, became the symbol of defiance worn by those loyal to the old ways when Christianity began its spread across Scandinavia. We call upon Thor when we need some real action. He is a brilliant rut buster, someone who will forcefully make action happen. If we feel inertia, tiredness, or frustration that things are not happening how we want, call upon Thor and his mighty hammer to smash a way through. Getting caught in a cycle of negative thought or behavior often needs forceful action as we get comfortable with our lives even when they are unhealthy. Thor is protective of his own, so we can feel safe knowing that his might will shield us as we move forward into the unknown. Thor is also a poet, not just an action man. So you can take a more sensitive route even if you are the masculine type. Follow Thor's lead and be the best of both worlds. Shadow side. Sometimes taking forceful action isn't the most prudent path. Thor himself found this route didn't always guarantee the best outcome. Coming into a sensitive situation ready for a fight, even just a negative reaction may end badly for all. Ask questions and be aware of when the situation needs a gentler approach and when force is actually a good instrument. The male energy tends to be one of action, but too much action can also deplete one's energy and vitality. Action must be balanced within rest and rejuvenation. Invocation. You might want to perform this invocation on a Thursday, Thor's Day, when it will be particularly effective. Turn on some fast paced music with strong bass. Feel the music, let it pour into you, pounding each and every cell. When you feel motivated and excited, call out, I hear your power, great Thor. I see your path, iron handed one. I am afraid to take action. I feel stuck. I know no way through. Bust my rut. Lend me your belt of strength. Pump my blood so that I can power forward. When you hear thunder, this is Thor's hammer and his giant ghost at work. You may wish to acknowledge him. I hear you, mighty Thor. I honor you. Pave my way, protect my way. Imagine taking action in the direction you wish and then act on it. And then we have Poseidon. I don't remember if I said it, but it keeps popping up in my head, so I'm gonna repeat it. When we were talking about Helios and how gracious he is, and I said that he would give the shirt off his back, I'm getting even to that King of Swords. He would even give the shirt off his back to that King of Swords. That's what I got. Poseidon with flow. Expect a greater flow of creativity, ease, or prosperity. This card is a siren call to protect and enjoy the stunning oceans of the world. Yeah, this man coming in. And then it's Poseidon, right? And it's the King of Cups. I'm telling y'all, this man might be. He could be a swimmer, like he could be an athlete. It's something, right? Him and water is just it. If he ain't a water sign, because I'm getting for some of y'all he is, but for I'm getting for a lot of y'all he might not be. He's just really comfortable in water, but that's because he understands the properties of water. Where my little light? Excuse me. Where my light? Is you sitting on it? Why you sitting on your sister head? Boy, what's wrong with you? You just gotta sit on the girls. Cause you've been sitting on her head and she just sleep, letting you sit on her head. Excuse me, mama. Sheba, stop it. Let me get some light for y'all. Cause I didn't even realize it had got dark. Okay, there we go. Okay. Poseidon with flow. Expect a greater flow of creativity, ease, or prosperity. This card is a siren call to protect and enjoy the stunning oceans of the world. As gentle as a lagoon and as destructive as a tsunami, I told y'all this King of Swords. This King of. See, the King of Swords keep trying to sneak his ass in here, and we ain't going for that. This King of Cups Emperor that's got a little devil in him. He is very gentle. He's like a gentle giant, but he will take shit down if he needs to. If he gotta fight somebody, he will take it there. If he gotta pull out his big stick, he will take it there. Is what I'm getting. Um, as gentle as a lagoon and as destructive as a tsunami, Poseidon is one of the greatest gods of the Greek pantheon. One of the sons of Cronus, he rules the sea. His brothers Zeus and Hades rule the sky and the underworld, respectively. He was beloved and feared at the same time. Sailors in the ancient world often made sacrifices to him before a voyage, and fishermen took part in great seasonal rites to appease him. Some rites were as straightforward as singing to him in a storm, while some sailors and fishermen traced his trident upon the shore before entering the sea. Yet other rites were bloodthirsty, matching the god's violent power. The essential defining feature of water is its flow. Poseidon controls the flow aspect with great power. Call upon him when you need a flow of anything in your life, but in particular creativity, abundance, fertility, or prosperity. In modern times, we need to protect the sea more than ever. We have caused many imbalances in our oceans through overfishing and pollution. We need to call upon Poseidon for his help in protecting this domain. Today, many organizations linked with the sea use his symbolism. The Sea Shepherd Conservation Society uses the trident as a symbol on its flag as they protect whales and other sea creatures from death. Surfers, sailors, fishermen, and anyone who has a deep love and appreciation of the ocean would do well to communicate regularly with Poseidon. He is said to protect his own and will give secrets of the sea to those who honor him. Knowing which surf break is going to be the best or how to perform well while sailing is a secret worth having. Shadow side. Poseidon is notoriously changeable. Whole armadas of battleships were lost if Poseidon was not on their side, and he would exact quick and lethal revenge if he so chose. Too much flippant change around emotions can lead to drama. It is important to be as balanced in our feelings as possible. While going with the flow is good, being too changeable can lead to instability and not being able to make good decisions. Pay attention to how flow is playing out in your life at present. Be aware that hanging on to a grudge or imbalance will interrupt the clean flow of what you desire. So forgive this King of Swords if you haven't already, because you don't want him to hold you back. The King of Cups is coming in anyway, but if he feels like you haven't forgiven this King of Swords, he might not even really. He might like. I heard he might drop you actually. So I'm gonna just say that he might drop you because he might feel like you're not healed in that aspect. He might feel like you still have feelings for that King of Swords. So make sure you have forgiven this King of Swords, okay? Because we don't, as good as this King of Cups Emperor, King of Pentacles is, we don't want him to disappear because he think you still hung up on another dude, okay? So make sure you're forgiving that King of Swords. Invocation. Stand at the water's edge, draw a trident shape in sand with your finger. If you're not near the ocean, imagine being in front of it. Open all your senses to imagine this and then draw a trident on the imaginary sand. Face the ocean and call out, Mighty Poseidon, hear my prayer. Then tell Poseidon what it is that you want his help or blessings with. Speak well and truthfully. As the water claims the drawing in the sand, so has Poseidon heard your desire. Then say, I go with your flow. When Poseidon grants your wish or desire, you may like to thank him by taking care of the ocean beach environment somehow. For example, take trash off the beach with you, watch a marine documentary, or make a donation to a cause that benefits the oceans. All right, y'all. So longer than I expected. Especially, I'm really upset because of that stuff being cut out because of the sound. So I gotta make sure I cut that off. But that's what I have for you, collective. That's what I'm picking up for you guys. I hope this reach you deep down in your soul, like that man about to be or that woman about to be. Okay, because they about to be all up in your skin, all up in your soul. Y'all souls gonna be interchangeable, intertwined is what I heard. Interchangeable and intertwined. Okay. But that's not picking up for y'all. I hope this reached y'all deep down in y'all soul, and we'll get up later.